Looks like we're going to have a guest this week. Say hi, Appa. Say hello. Well, this week, or last week, I alluded to what this week's video would be about, not knowing what would happen this past weekend. I just wanted to talk about Berg, but it looks like one of the things I'm going to talk about are both of my cars. It was 3 years ago, Christmas Eve, I got into a head-on collision and I lost my car. Berg was hit by an intoxicated driver, and it was a hit and run. And I lost my car. Every time I see a car like Berg, I get sad. I think about all the times that we spent together, but it brought daylight into my life, literally and figuratively. So I have daylight now, and she has had her own set of issues, especially her tires, her feet. This week, I was in the middle of an Instacart order, and I left the store, and I turned, and I hear boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what is that? Did I roll over something, or what? So I turned into a parking lot of a school, and got out the car, and my front driver tire was on the ground. I had to wait nearly 3 hours for a tow truck. It wasn't that bad. I talked to my father, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as if I had just waited there and not done anything. It would have been worse. But I thank God for His protection, and for both times. I thank Him for the head-on collision not being as bad as it could have been. Just damage to my car. I had a little aches and pains for some time, but they went away. Needless to say, I went to work the next day. I had to get that time and a half. Still, I was in pain, but I still got that time and a half. I sure did. And I thank Him for watching over me while I sat in the dark for 3 hours by myself in the middle of Portsmouth, Virginia, which is an interesting city. Even though I love it, even though my mother and my great-grandmother and my grandmother were born there, it's still a very interesting city. And any city has its interesting parts. And speaking of my grandmother being born in Portsmouth, Virginia, tomorrow will be the 80th celebration of her life, and I am so excited. I thank God for her life. It was because of her, or it was with her help, that we made it through me living with spina bifida, because of her knowledge, being a nurse. And it was a blessing just having her right down the stairs to let us know and to tell us what's going on without having to go to the hospital. But we still went to the hospital, but we got the first diagnosis from her. So I thank God for her. So make sure y'all leave in the comments. Shout out to my grandmother, Miss Quita May. Shout out. Wish her a happy birthday, y'all. And also I talked about it last week. Talked about it being 5 years since I moved into the area, since I moved to Virginia. I'm not in Virginia right now. I'm in New York for the celebration of my grandmother, to be with her for her birthday, and to be with my mother and my grandmother for Christmas. So last week, I talked about me having lived in Virginia for 5 years. And I decided to do a little contest with my social media followers. If you want to join in, I will tell you what the contest rules are and what you have to do to win the contest. I took a picture on December 16th, 2016, and I took a picture this year, December 16th, 2021. And in the same area that I took the one in 2016. And the contest is if you can spot there are three specific differences between the two pictures. It has nothing to do with framing. It has nothing to do with lighting. It has nothing to do with aesthetics. There's 3 specific things that I'm looking for. A lot of people have already commented and they've gotten the answers right. But the third thing has not been said yet. You have to do a little more thinking to get that answer. So if you want to join into the contest, here are the pictures. Tell me if you can see the differences. Comment below, and if you win a Life in the Daylight gift pack, which includes a signed copy of my book, a Life in the Daylight candle, which smells so good. And a Life in the Daylight sweatshirt and t-shirt in the color of your choice. I just thought of that. So yeah, that's over a $60 value gift pack. So it's a really good gift for yourself or for someone else. If you want to give it to someone else. But yeah, so if you want to join in, like I said, comment below. Tell me your answers. Think. You gotta think. You gotta think what the answer is, especially that third one. You gotta think. You gotta think about it. I said it's gonna end this Thursday coming up, but I think I might extend it. Until someone gives me all 3 answers. So it might take some time. But yeah, I think it's fun. I've been having fun. Some people that have commented said it was a fun thing. So yeah, I'm excited to see who is going to win. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for this week. I just want to wish and hope and pray that everyone enjoys themselves this Christmas on Saturday. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy whoever you're going to be with. I hope you get everything you want to get. I hope you give everything you want to give. And I just want you to bask in the gift that we were given over 2,000 years ago and what the real reason for the season is. If you don't know what that reason is, look back at my video from last week and the week before that to see what the real reason for the season is. So yeah, that is all that I have. So Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I will see you next Tuesday. In the middle of the celebration for Kwanzaa, first fruits of harvest. Say bye, Appa.